recommendation on whether I'm going to buy, hold, or sell a given stock. Okay, so that is what this agent is. And now this is a very complicated agent. The code is also quite complicated. So some part of the code you also might not be able to understand. Okay, so pay close attention. So first, before I explain, let me do the installations and get them out of the way. So here I am going to do I'm going to define the custom tools to retrieve the financial data, to retrieve the income statements, and to get my stock prices. That is the tools I'm going to define to get the income statement, financial statement, stock price, and also news related to the particular stock over there. Like, because the existing news also is important to make the decision. Then I'm going to create agents for data gathering, analysis, and the recommendation task. So the first task I'm going to do is the data gathering task, which will actually do the data gathering. Then it will do the analysis, bringing all the insights together. Then a recommendation agent, which will look at the analysis and recommend whether you have to buy, hold, or sell a given stock. Then you define the tasks aligned with this, different this thing. So then you kind of define the tasks with all of these agents. Then you configure the crew and you will run it. Okay. So now I want all of you to understand this very carefully. Again, it's a statutory risk. Don't try, if I'm giving you this code, don't try to make stock investments directly using this code. Use your own intelligence also. As I said, this AI is a co-pilot, not direct, don't try to follow it blindly. So my libraries are getting set. In the meanwhile, let me explain what I am doing here. Number one, I'm going to show you the agent task and the tools. And here I'm also going to define the date today, because today's date is something I'll have to build. So the date, when I say date is today, what it means is I want the latest information with respect to the given stock. Okay. Then I am going to show you the search tool. So here I'm using the DuckDuckGo search itself, but I have a backup search tool whenever required. So here I'm defining my search tool, which is the DuckDuckGo search. Done. Now I am going to define my different tools. Here I'm going to define my Yahoo Finance APIs. So I'm importing the Yahoo Finance API. And this part, please don't worry about it. It's a little complicated code I had written while debugging to overcome the rate limits of the Yahoo Finance API. So first tool is get current stock price. So when I give it this information, it is going to get the current stock price. Then it is get company info, which will try to get the company info. And this is the info we are extracting: name, symbol, stock price, market cap, sector, industry, city, EPS, PE ratio, free cash flow, operating cash flow, etc. Then I am giving you the get income statements, wherein you are going to get your basic stock financial data income statement also. So these are the tools that I am defining. So my tools are to kind of search the internet, get stock price, get information, and get the financial and income statements. Then I'm going to define my news info explorer agent, where I'm giving the search tool and search for information on the internet. That is what this explorer will do. Then I have the data explorer agent. What this does is it will use the get company info and get income statements tools, and then it is going to try to gather and provide the financial data and company information about a given stock. So it will tell you you are an expert researcher who can gather detailed information about a company or stock, and when using tools, use a stock symbol and add a suffix NX. So this is because Indian stocks, you'll have to add a suffix NS while searching on Yahoo Finance API. So I'm giving it this information. Then the data analyst will consolidate the financial data, stock information, and provide a comprehensive summary. And then the financial expert agent will look at the data analysis and then give me recommendation on whether to buy, hold, or sell a given stock along with reasons. I want reasoning also. So my agents are now ready. Then I am going to define my tasks. So get company financials is a task which uses the data explorer agent. Get company news is the news info explorer agent. Then analysis, it is going to use the get company financial and get news task output to analyze and make my complete analysis. So this is what the analyze task will do. Then the advice task will look at the analyze output and then do the same. So each task, if you see, I have the agent defined, and I am going to, each task will, for any task, we'll have to define the agent before, and then I have to define my particular tasks. So my tasks are now defined, and the dependency in the task is defined because of context. Based on context, I will know which agent should run first and which agent should run later. Then I am setting up my crew. I have these 4 agents, 4 tasks, verbose equal to true. So this is a very, very complicated agent. Now I am going to use the stock of NVIDIA and do the analysis. So I have the OpenAI API key, and now my crew has started data researcher agent. So it is going to try to extract the income statements and the financial listing. Now look at this. It has got my information on symbol, name, sector, stock price, number of employees, 52-week low, 52-week high, 50-day average, etc. EBITDA margins, income statements, all of that is provided. So now this data is provided, and now my data researcher agent, which is going to search on the internet, has picked over. So it has picked over the latest information news. The recent rally has pulled shares above flat on the year. There's a recent rally for the stocks, etc. So all that information is there. So the data analyst is now going to combine the news and the financial data and provide a comprehensive summary. So here what it is going, it is giving the company overview, the financial health, where the market performance, current stock price is 135.4 dollars. The 52-week range is 86 to $153, and the 50-day range is $112, and this is the so on. So profitability, EPS at 2.94, which supports sustained growth. PE ratio is 46, which is a growth stock narrative. Then financial metrics, revenue growth, profit margins, income statements, all of the income statements, everything we got from Yahoo Finance API, cash flow and liquidity. Risk factors are geopolitical and trade risk, valuation risk, industry and market positions, and recent developments and strategic moves. Okay, now this is all the analysis what my analyst has given. Now my recommender agent will work on the analyst's output and then try to decide whether to buy, sell, or hold the given stock. Then I am going to go into the financial expert. It has gotten the current stock price, and the recommendation is to hold. And what are the reasons? The current stock price is $135.4, which is aligned with the past price provided in the financial analysis that the stock has maintained stability. Financial performance, it has remarkable market growth. Profit margins are robust. Cash flow and liquidity, it is a strong cash position. So this is this thing. For potential investors, consider the valuation risks and market conditions when deciding on entering, and therefore we recommend a hold position for NVIDIA shares at this particular point in time. Okay, now you might have a question. If I have a more powerful model, how will it work? Okay, so for this particular analysis, what we have done is we have used what is called the GPT-4o, but there is a more better coding model that has come up called GPT 4.1. So you have the GPT 4.1 model. So I'm going to now rerun this complete crew with the GPT 4.1 model. So I'm defining it in my agents. So in the agents, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the GPT 4.1 model run. For free models, you can check out Open Router. So I'm just running the following code and let us run this. So Crew has started. So the NVIDIA stock symbol it has picked up. That is very straightforward. So then API key is required. If you see here, I have given the API key uh, here. So I'm given the API key, I have passed it here. You can use any of the Grok or Open Router, any of that. So now it has done this. So it has gotten the income statements. Okay, now the income statements are also here. Now the News Explorer agent is running. So now the News Explorer agent also has this thing. Then now the data analyst is running because it has gathered all the news required. So the news that has come up is on these lines, where AI chip diplomacy of Trump has come into the picture and everything else, etc., has kind of come in. Then data analyst is going to run to make a very thorough analysis on the kind of information that has been provided. It is done. Company overview, key highlights. Do you remember what the previous model? It wasn't the headlines were not such good. It has now picked up very good headlines. It has shown revenue growth, profitability, expense management, cash position, valuation and ratios. Table was not there previously. You have got the historical financial table, growth drivers. It has understood that there are growth drivers: AI data center demand, global expansion, ongoing investment, risks and challenges, China exposure, valuation risk, concentration risk, geopolitical and regulatory risk, valuation and peer comparison of peers. It didn't do it previously. AMD market cap and Intel market cap. It has looked at that. Then news and strategic outlook as of May 2025, summary and investment conclusion. Now this analysis will be picked up by my financial advisor agent. So it has looked at the current stock price and its recommendation is buy. You see, when I change my model, its thinking has changed, its reasoning has changed, and therefore the recommendation also has changed. Rationale is exceptional financial performance, dominant position in AI and data centers, explosive cash generation, valuation, growth drivers. There are risks also to consider. At the current price of $135, it remains a best-in-class compounder with strong financial health. Investors with low risk appetite or short-term focus should be aware of the valuation premium over there. So summary table, it has provided investment thesis. It's a definitive AI picks and shovels leader with extraordinary momentum and top tier financials. It's a buy for aggressive tech focused long-term portfolios. On a scale of 1 to 10, how crazy is this agent? Okay, so this is